Stop it. Stop it.
Okay. With the Dremel, oh my gosh. She can play with it.
Keeps going up and
It's
up
fun
and
though,
down
right?
and down.
Off on, whatever. So these are the different bits that you can use in the Dremel. There's a lot of different ones. You can change them to whatever you prefer. But lucky for me, they're not really expensive. These are cheap, the bits. Yeah.
Do you break that often? Or does it break often?
They don't really break. They can break, but I've most often had seen them just grow old from frequent use.
If you use
They
it often,
wear
it
down.
deteriorates. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna wear down. Not like they're not gonna look like that.
I'm gonna stop for 1 second. Natalie is like on it. For the first 2 rounds over here, the person's doing a question, but somebody asks a question, they're like, oh, so they're like surprised and not jumping on it. Good job, like really being on it when the audience asks questions. Also, when you're teaming with each other, if the team person misses something, make sure you're letting them know. It's telling that if you're in the cold seat, you're not catching it, and hot seat's not catching it, and things are getting dropped. So what I'm wondering is the person in the cold seat having trouble as well as the person in the hot seat? So make sure in the cold seat, it's your job to keep, to feed them and get them going if they're missing important things, okay?
Okay. Hold on a second for the sound. So that paper I passed around, that was made last weekend. That was made last week. And I worked with it a lot. Oh, Instagram. Sorry. I've made a lot of that, as you can see if you're on my Instagram. I used that Dremel tool. I used it to make that. They're very hard to work with. So this is sandpaper. And this is what you will use to manipulate the polymer clay. It will take hours to work with. Normally, sandpaper typically starts at $1.20. And the word grate, or grit, Grite, Grit, starts at 400. And it can reach all the way up to 2,000. Typically, people will stop at about 1,000. I like to go all the way to the top though, because I use it a lot. So. If you want to feel the 2,000 grit sandpaper, it's really soft. It's not hard. It's not hard like, typical sandpaper. I forget what I just said. If you all feel or touch the 2,000 grit sandpaper, it is soft. And I'll pass this around for you.
So why is it better to use soft versus hard?
Okay. Typically, sandpaper is not soft. But the higher the grit, the more it will feel soft. Okay, next.
Why is that better? Why is it better for it to be soft?
If I have 100 grits, somewhere around there, and I'm using it So if I have a low number grit, which means you're taking off more of the material when you're shaping the polymer clay. If I have a higher number, it's not going to be taking off as much as I'm modeling it. So it's like a polish.
I felt it, and I understand what you mean by that. It felt like across my nail. It felt like a nail file. Felt like I was shining my nail.
Oh, yep.
Like I was buffing my nails.
Yeah, it's like a buff or a polish. That's what the really high grit sandpaper is used for. Okay, now how about some more fun things? Let's talk about extruders. It looks like it's dangerous, but it's not, I promise. It's And if you guys want to try to do that, you can.
It looks like a shot.
Yeah.
So is it like hair coming out of it? Like a. Do you remember like Play-Doh had that kind of thing where you push clay out like your hair?
Okay. Good? That's fine. The next, talk about texture sheets. Those are really cool, but if you really want exact tools, an exact design. If you want an exact design, then you have to make that yourself. Go ahead and talk about that. Remind me to erase that. I'll have to bring that, please.
How old are you?
This, oh my gosh, can't even, I'm sorry. This is better. These here are, these are the texture sheets. You. You look healthy.
Innocent.
I actually made these. Yes, I made them. I tried to find I can't find an exact design, so I just made whatever I could. This year I made Christmas ornaments. Now I'm like pushing it on a tree. I made ornaments for my family, and those are what I used. The texture sheet. Okay. Ceramic tile. Freaking awesome. I use the ceramic tile as a platform for sculpting. And I can put the polymer clay on top of the ceramic tile as it bakes. I think that's right. Okay. Sure. Yep. And then when it's done, the ceramic tile is going to be extremely hot. So I wait for like an hour. Just wait till it gets cooler.
Can I have that?
Both of these altogether costed about 39 cents. Yeah. Good price.
Can I have that?
I know.
Why not?
It's mine.
Couple questions. So this, did you like roll it out or like roll on it or so on a sheet. A rectangle. Did you like hand design it or?
I use the extruder. You didn't even focus on me. What's up with this? That's whatever.
So the swirls on here, and then after that was done, you baked it. And then you put other types of polymer clay on there, or?
Exactly. It's kind of like a stamp.
Like a stamp, okay. And then for this, you rolled it out, and then did scratches on it?
Yeah. It looks like
so you need
wood.
it to look like wood, yeah.
I press it and do designs on
Kind of
it.
like scratch it out. Okay, I got it. Cool.
Next. Okay. This tool is just the needle tool. It's very dangerous. I'm not going to pass it around. I won't use it as a weapon though. For miniature designs or miniature sculptures, like if I have to make like a really small tree or something, I'll use that tool. It's really nice. It's a nice texture. Yeah, we're still on texture sheets. Or no, just the word texture, sorry. She was trying to help the interpreter out.
Most use, are you ready? Yeah. So most use this tool for their nails, actually. For their fingers, actually. Oh. So if you need something to look rough, so your fingers are an awesome tool to use, right? So if you can't afford these, that's fine, you have your fingers. And if you need a project to look rough, your fingers are your best bet. And you have them on there; they're always at the ready. So.
True that.
And lastly, I think, oh, there's one more actually. You can cut out a sheet and crumble it up of tin foil. It kind of has the same effect as the textured sheets. And it will look like patterns. And then lastly, the pasta machines.
I have one.
Don't do it if you're hungry.
I have one of those.
You have it?
Yeah.
I'm jealous. Oh, I want one.
My parents always make pasta for Christmas.
Ooh, I want one so bad. I asked my mom for one for Christmas. Could I please have a pasta machine?
You can go to the thrift store and buy them all the time. They're cheap there.
I need a very specific kind, the one for polymer clay, because, you know, the stickiness and the constant, you know, use of it, you know. You have to have the plastic one, not the metal. Or if you have a fancy metal pasta machine, you need to clean it meticulously.
Yeah.
It's really good. But this is an awesome tool for people with arthritis. It's really good on their wrists. It helps with their condition. But how you use it is you don't. Okay, so the pasta machine has varying thicknesses. You can go thicker or thinner, but it's perfect every time. It's really nice. But if you use it, you have to use a rolling pin. Oh, sorry, Jordan, you have to if you use a rolling pin, it's hard to get it just right. So, the benefits to using a pasta machine.
What makes pasta? Sorry.
The most important benefit to having a pasta machine is the evenness of the cut. I think I'm actually finished with that slide, so. I think you already know inclusions. So like glitter, you can add different things to it, make it shiny, or alcohol inks.
I want.
Do you want? Yeah? Ooh, yeah.
I have rows and rows of alcohol ink. Do you
I
want me to
only
give you
have
some?
3, yeah.
I have so much.
So these, yeah.
I got into alcohol.
You can't drink them. No, you can't drink them.
I got into alcohol before, so I have
Mhm.
You can only use them on certain surfaces though, like not regular paper. They have to be like glossy surfaces.
Yeah. Yeah. Alcohol inks are awesome. I really love them, and these are the ones I have, and this is what it looks like on polymer clay. You can spread it around and get a consistent color, but not, it's not really easy to add colors and blend them, yeah, to make them be a consistent color. You can try, but it's really good with liquid polymer clay though. Yeah.
So is that ink dry or wait?
It's not dry now.
How do you bake? How do you bake it if it's dry?
Yeah, it's dry now. Yeah, I understand. The alcohol actually evaporates really quickly. The dye and the alcohol evaporates.
So the alcohol ink, is it typically used with the plastic?
Yeah.
What are the other uses for it?
The other things you can use it for, I don't. There's other things you can do, but I typically only see it used for polymer clay. So the other uses I'm not really aware of. The other uses.
Use it in plastics to make shiny paper. I'm just kidding. You can add it to plastic. Maybe you can get glossy paper. I'll have some, so when we're finished, put a picture up.
Yes, that was beautiful. Did you do that?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. I'll keep that in the back of my mind.
Can I see the picture, please?
Good.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So remember, you all have keychains? Yeah. So there's like there's glitter in the polymer clay. And the keychain, what's the sign for keychain? Keychain. You key and then, yeah. So the keychain is polymer clay. And it became, and it became an inclusion, like this one. Like resin. So I have that here. I'm not gonna open it because it's very fumey. It smells pretty awful. But I have both here with me. And you mix them. And you mix them and stir it really vigorously. And if you don't, it gets really, really sticky. or it'll start to bend really easily. These two things are really awesome, and they make things really shiny and glossy finish. Have a nice glossy finish. Oh, but it smells terrible. Yeah. And it makes your hands smell terrible too.
Did you just dab?
No, I did not. Who asked that? Yeah. So there's a few that I have working that I have with me. Many. I have a lot of this stuff. In a box. It's pretty tall. Yeah, so. My aunt asked me if I wanted some glitter, and I said sure. So she just started piling on the glitter. And it's all over my house. Just glitter everywhere. It's like dust. The difference in the crystals, crystals, is the cost. They're very expensive, and I use the big kind actually. Yeah, they're not real, so. And next slide.
My baby's not that small right now.
What? Aww.
Size of teeth.
That's so cute. So, a little off topic, but the people compare the babies growing inside their stomach to food or like fruit.
Yeah.
The length of a The length of a banana. The mass of a banana from the top to the bottom is not, so the length of a banana from the top to the bottom is not equivalent to the mass. And people always compare the fruit of a baby in a stomach to size, but it's not mass equivalent.
The size of it, not the weight.
So the length, yeah, they always, compare the length. Just kidding.
Different cuts, different skills.
Alrighty.
So there's a lot of different ways to use the polymer clay. But I just use it in a few different ways. Or I'm just going to explain a few different ways. If I explained every single way, we'd be here all night and all day. First way is Skinner blend. So
That is if you have two or more different colors that you can blend together. So you take those two colors and you make a triangle. You put the triangle and then you put another triangle on top of each other. Sorry, I know. Let me just draw this out for you. So you're going to have a rectangle and split it in half to make two triangles with each different colors. So that's how you start the Skinner blend. When that's done, the entire piece is going to be full of both colors. You guys understand that? It's a little hard to sign the concept. So the second way to use it is canes. You can create different patterns. I actually have one here. I'm not good at this technique yet. I'm just beginning, so. So it's going to look like a standout OC, and the different parts of it. It's going to look like a little coin, but the holes have designs. You'll understand when you see it. I hate this next technique. I just feel like they should just throw it out the window all the way. But some people think it's an awesome technique. I just do not. Mouth you mean gain. Interpreter might have said that wrong, but we'll go with it. So with that, polymer clay you stack on top of each other. Once that's done, let's see here actually. You can poke holes on top of it or make indentations or shape it out with a cookie cutter and press it down. And then you're going to roll it out into a flat surface. And it just makes the most beautiful designs. That's if you're skilled at doing it. If you're not, then it looks like mud. So the one that I use a lot, and it's my favorite, is the crackle clay. I don't have a heat gun actually, so I just use my hair dryer to cure the portion of it. It needs to get hot so the top layer can become hard. To make that crackle effect. But the bottom layers underneath are not going to have a crackle effect, they're just going to be plain. It's kind of cool, interesting. You can make different things such as necklace or earrings or bracelet. Any questions right now? Am I not explaining that clear? Keen? You can have it in sections, and then it's cross section to have the same design. Yeah.
I just want to know which one.
Okay, next one please. So these are the pictures of all the techniques I just explained, so hopefully you can understand them now. That's the one I absolutely hate. But it's the one that turned out the best, but I still hate it. I just can't get it.
Okay. One of the crackles.
What?
Okay, hold on a second. That's okay, just forget
Did I
it.
have that?
No, I want to know how do you get to look like that?
Okay, so that,
The gloss. How do you get to gloss like that? What do you put on it?
we're gonna put the gloss on top of the clay, and then use the alcohol ink on top and sprinkle it on. The next step would be to take your hair dryer or some heat gun and put it on top.
31?
Yeah, it's 3D.
3D.
So you can shape it out however you want, and you can see through it as well.
Cool.
But if I do that, I have to use resin on top.
Right, okay. Got it.
This is awesome. I know you all might not care, but this is so cool. I don't know who made that, but that's the Palmer by God. God. If you fold it once, nothing really happens, but when you start adding 30 folds on top of each other, it's going to blend like this. Turns out beautiful. I think I have, yeah, here we go. This is a Skinner blend example. It's a little dirty, but oh well. Yes.
Name that color.
That's actually called ombre. But the way you finish that is actually the Skinner blend. So the finishing part is my favorite part, I know, but everything's my favorite. It's interesting, I promise. Sanding and buffing is a type of way, is what you have to do to finish it. I'm not really going to explain sanding, you just take it and you sand it for hours and hours. That's all there is to it. Then you can use a clear paint or gloss glaze for the finish. This is a polyurethane gloss varnish. That makes it super shiny. A few of the finishing paints for polyur clay. They're kind of sticky. If the polymer clay is old, you can't really mold it. It's not good. I don't really know why. I wish it was made better, but oh well. My goal one day is to, I promised myself I would have a micro mesh, which means it's a type of sandpaper with, remember I was talking about the high sandpaper with 2000 grit, the quality of it? This sandpaper is 12,000 grits. It's so shiny. That's my goal to have one day. I know some left to the bathroom. Jesse left to the bathroom and I was going to show the opal. I forgot that one, but this one glows in the dark. If you want, you can make a cup with your hand and make it dark and see. This is a beautiful opal. This was made, let me think, by the Scalpy way. It was made with the Scalpy clay. One of those, but you can add colors to it. Get a blue opal, a green opal, a white opal, whatever you want. My absolute favorite. Any questions? I can explain anything you want. Anything? I think my phone's out. Oh, yep.
So you're buying Christmas gifts for your family? Or you're buying PC for your family to make gifts? So does it cost more to buy gifts, or does it cost more to to make it with PC? Which?
For my family, I was making the ornaments for the Christmas tree.
But every year when you do that, though, you're making them, you're gonna make them something for the family. Is that right?
No, really,
You're
I
gonna keep
started
buying
the polymer
gifts?
clay last year. I haven't been doing it for a long time. Maybe about 6 to 9 months I've been doing this. My family has, it's in my family tradition, I've been doing this a long time, we're all into art. We all exchange handmade gifts, and we give them to each other around Christmas time. My family's here, what can I say? So yeah, those are for the Christmas tree ornaments. It'll cost about $15 to $20, not that bad.
Okay, sorry. I hate that.
You lost?
Oh, sorry. I hate to tell you this, but I lost it.
Oh,
What you made me. The keychain.
what you gave me.
I'm so sorry. I have another one?
I can make you another one.
Yes?
Alrighty.
Oh, thank you.
Iowa, what color would you like? What color would you like?
Oh, what was last week?
What color would you like?
Blue.
Light blue, dark blue? What you thinking?
Teal.
Alright, I gotcha.
Thanks.
Mm-mm.
Do you want to look like opal? Well, matches my ring.